everybody. Today is Wednesday, June 27th, and today is my dermatology appointment. Yay. Crossing my fingers that there are no biopsies, because if they do biopsies, that means I have to stay until the results come back, which usually takes about a week. And that's not to say that I won't be here for another week anyway, because I did order a couple packages that might not come until next week. But for any of you who have ever gone through skin biopsies, aftercare is a huge deal, and it's just not something that I want to deal with. Plus, if I have any positive biopsies, that means I have to stay even that much longer for surgeries. And I'm ready to hit the road. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about safety for women on the road. Very simple things, but something that needs to be addressed because of recent things that have happened to both me and to the other Carolyn of Carolyn's RV Life. Luckily, nothing happened to either one of us, but it's scary nonetheless. And these will just be some very small tips on how to keep yourself safe out on the road. As most of you know, I am a retired sheriff's deputy, and I carry a handgun. I am in no way advocating that everybody needs to run out and buy a handgun. Guns are obviously to be used as a very last resort to save yours or someone else's life. Very, very rarely is that going to be necessary. Sometimes you just need something to scare someone away, or another way to even physically protect yourself without having to resort to deadly violence. Luckily, as a deputy, I never had to use my weapon, although I have been shot at 2 times, and neither one was a situation where I had to shoot back, thank goodness. But I do have it if I ever need it. I doubt that will ever happen. Sorry, somebody just changed lanes right in front of me, about 3 feet in front of my van. Anyway, so let's talk about some of the non-lethal ways that you can keep yourself safe. So I just wanted to show you a couple things I picked up today just for simple personal safety. One thing is an air horn. Several people mentioned these in the comments, and I had never thought of it. It was cheap. It was like under $8, and it's just something that's really loud and going to scare them away. The other thing I got, which has, been known about for years, is wasp spray. This spray is 20 feet, and it works as good, if not better, than pepper spray, and it's legal. Some places it's not legal to carry pepper spray or mace. So anyway, those are just a couple things. Oh, also, always know where your keys are and be ready to drive away if necessary. I have had to get in my driver's seat and drive away a few times. And, probably nothing would have happened if I hadn't driven away, but just for that peace of mind, I did. And so always know where your keys are and have them ready to go. And remember, we all have the little red button on our key fob, and that is your horn. It's going to set off your horn, which draws attention, just like this. So that's it. Those are my silly little tips for your personal safety. Okay, now I'm going into the doctor's office. Well, that was an interesting visit. I had 17, that's right, 17 precancers frozen off. Wow. So now wound care. No, it will be easy. Right now they're like little burns, and they will blister, and then, I hate this word, it's an ugly word, but scab, and then fall off. No big deal. Yay, no biopsies. That means I can leave. I can get on the road. Okay. I'm just leaving the dermatologist office, and these things are starting to hurt. They're burns. That's what they are, is burns, and I have 17 of them. So it's a little painful. I'll show them to you in a little bit, if you're interested in seeing them. If not, you can fast forward. Got a haul from Amazon. Remember I showed you I got a porta potty? Well, these are tapestries to put over it, to cover it up, to hide it, because nobody wants to look at that. I got the Arctic Air personal swamp cooler in the mail, and we are going to go see how it works. There it is, and you pour water in it. Wow, that was a whole cup, and it only filled it about a third of the way. So it actually holds a lot more water than what I thought it would. And okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, that feels good. It has 3 speeds. And then, just like the other one, it has lights. I'll probably use it without the lights, but it's really cool air. So far, I really like this. I know that it's not going to cool a room. It's meant to point at you and keep you cool. That's why it's called a personal evaporative cooler. So anyway, at this point, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. That's what I got it for. It's way too big, so I am going to have to trim it down, but it looks so much better than that. Pretty. Okay, so there it is. I cut the outside edges off, and now it fits perfect. I may or may not take it to somebody to add some, what do they call it? Binding tape, whatever goes around the edge, just so it doesn't fray when I wash it. But I like it. Let's cook. Really in the mood for taco salad. So I went to get hamburger, or ground beef, but they had ground pork for $1.50 less than ground beef, and I don't care if it's beef or pork. So I just need to fry it up. I added some taco seasoning to it. I don't know if I added enough. You can either buy it in the packets. I get this. It's just easy, and I always have it. I like to buy the shredded lettuce. already cut up. I don't know why, but that's what I like in my taco salads. And then cheddar cheese or any kind of cheese you want. Then when the meat's done, you add that. Add the meat and whatever you like as a dressing. I like ranch and salsa. I also like sour cream, but I don't have any of that. And this is going to be wonderful. Go keto!